Stran TV on tour! Hi to all the international students out there. We thought we'd make a short video showing you the highlights of our Northern Ireland.
So we are going along the Causeway coastal route to show you some of the most famous heritage sites of Northern Ireland.
We're going to give you a little insight into what the things look like and why they're our favourite places to visit. Hope you enjoy. So here we are at the very famous Dunseverick, famous of course because one of the halls in Stranmillis is called Dunseverick. Also a wee bit of history for you, the famous St. Patrick of Ireland is supposedly supposed to have come to this very site, but it maybe is not what it used to be back then. Oh, it's very boggy here. Trying desperately not to fall at the minute because there's lots of mud everywhere on the ground.
Whoa, that is dodgy. That was like, where'd that come from?
Okay, so as you can probably see from those photos of Dunseverick Castle, it's not quite what it used to be, but hopefully our next destination will be a little bit more impressive. Just off in the distance, you can see it there, it's the Giant's Causeway.
Okay guys, so we're making our way towards the Giant's Causeway. We're going to see why it's one of the 7 wonders of Ireland and where the name came from.
Okay, so here we are at the Giant's Causeway. You can kind of see from behind us here the hexagonal sort of shape, and that's why it's one of the 7 wonders of Ireland. It's really quite cool. A lot of people will come here on holidays and stuff like that. You come here a lot?
Yeah, there's many a time I've spent my summers up here just exploring around the local area. It's a really nice place to see and there's really lots to do. It's really great.
Lots of things along the Causeway coastal route. It's really quite beautiful. Now, the reason why it's called the Giant's Causeway, it's a bit of a different story, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit of a different story, and so the myth or legend is that there's a giant who used to live in this local area in Ireland, and he had a bit of a dispute with another giant in Scotland, and so in order to settle their disagreements, he decided to build himself a causeway the whole way across the water towards Scotland. And for the life of me, I can't actually remember the name of those giants.
We know the Irish one was called Finn McCool, and then we talk about the big bad Scottish giant. Yeah. That's the way we know him as here, but it's not really like that. So they built, Finn McCool used these hexagonal bricks, but just as the paths were meeting across the ocean, Finn McCool looked across and goes, "Yikes, he's a big boy."
Yep.
And realised that the other giant was a lot bigger than him. But Finn McCool was smarter because Finn McCool, instead of facing up to the giant, he pretended to be a baby. And he hid in a little cot, so when another giant came over and saw the baby Finn McCool, it was a baby, he goes, "If that's the size of the baby, what size is the daddy?" Yeah. So then the Scottish giant, he ran back and supposedly tore up the causeway behind him. And that's kind of where the Giant's Causeway myth and legend comes from. We'll show you the camel and the shoe and the organ pipes, and there's a whole sort of like theme has been built around this place.
Yeah,
really.
There's a lot to find out in this local area, definitely, especially based around the Giant's Causeway.
Yeah.
at the very famous Mizen Temple. Very few people actually know that it was originally built to be the bishop's library, and it used to be lined with books. Why people really love coming here is it is quite beautiful building, but also because of the beautiful scenery.
That's all from Stran TV on tour this week. I hope you enjoyed joining us on our Causeway coastal route. Make sure you follow our Instagram and our Facebook to stay in touch with some more of our videos.
So today we're going on the Causeway coastal
Causeway coastal route!